Yo, what's going on, Karma Nation? It's your boy Tristan, aka Rush DFS, coming back to you guys live with another NBA DFS DraftKings pick video for February 6th, 2022, where I do a very breakdown of the slate, give you guys the best plays from each team, and yeah, break down the slate. I think we said that. Let me go ahead and remove this so you guys can see the screen a little more. Yeah, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the DFS Karma YouTube channel for more daily media content like this and our live streams. Also, make sure you do press that like button if you do indeed enjoy our content, if it helps you at all, if you just like the video in general. Please go ahead and hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. The people at Karma does as well. The people at Karma do. That's bad grammar. But yeah, I mean, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop straight into this slate. Again, do not have last night's projections pulled up. I did not open them and then keep them open. They're actually off the board, and I can show you guys right here. Where is it? Yeah. So I don't have them right now. It's actually on me to keep them and not refresh the page after the slate's wiped off. So I'll fix that tomorrow. We'll get a little review tomorrow. But yeah, we have Saber Sims right here, and we can go off that for today's slate. So 5-gamer, another small slate. Yesterday was pretty good. Cash in all formats in every single site. Price picks as well. So let's keep it rolling. Sunday, Indiana at Cleveland starts off the slate. We got, a lot of questionables over here. Sabonis questionable, Brogdon questionable, Bitch Tajdi questionable, Isaiah Jackson out, Miles Turner out, Warren McConnell out as well. So this slate, or I guess this game, literally depends on Sabonis and Brogdon news. If they're in, bump it down to LeVert, bump down to basically everyone here, Taylor, Duarte, Holiday, Craig, Washington. If they're, did I say if they're out? I said bump down. If they're out, everyone stays the same usage, but if they're in, bump down to those guys. It's a tough matchup regardless against Cleveland. You got two bigs down in the paint, so if Sabonis does play, they're definitely going to need him and another big. So you're looking at the boy Taylor again, but he's going to have obviously decreased usage with Sabonis back. And even if Sabonis and Brogdon are out, I'm not too sure if I'd go to LeVert here at 9.3K against the Cleveland defense. I'd probably stay away from that and go to other plays like Washington Jr. and maybe even, what's his name? Maybe Taylor if all those dudes are still out. But besides that, I don't think I'd touch anyone else. On the Cleveland side, we have Garland as questionable and Markkanen. Ooh, he's marked as questionable too. That's interesting. If he's back, if Markkanen's back, it's a bump down to Kevin Love, also to Chetty Osman. If Darius Garland is back, bump down to Goodwin, bump down to Kevin Love as well. But I think Jarrett Allen stays the same usage. He had crazy amount of usage last game. Centers eat against Charlotte, and he definitely put that on display. Evan Mobley could have had a better game. Just shot terribly from the field. 7.6K, it's a little pricey up there. Besides that, I just don't think I'd touch anyone else, to be completely honest, without the news here. Atlanta at Dallas, another game where we need news. Shucks. John Collins questionable. Danilo questionable. Lou Williams questionable as well. If Lou were to sit, I do like Kevin Huerter. He gets a little bit of a bump if Gallinari is out. I think we saw Bog play 35 minutes off the bench. He gets a bump for sure. If Gallo is out, DeAndre Hunter basically got his minutes solidified at 36. He's going to have solid minutes if Gallo's out. And if John Collins is out, I'm loving me Clint Capella at 5.7. It's either him or Okongwu right now that directly benefit, because it's so weird. Clint Capella has been playing less and less minutes. And it's not due to him being hurt. It's due to Okongwu just playing just much better. And Though Okongwu doesn't put up a lot of the stats that Capella does, but on the floor, his defensive presence is just so much more than Capella at the moment. So um, it's tough. If Collins were to sit, I do like Capella, but the pivot there is definitely Okongwu if you don't think Capella is going to get that big bump, because it's going to be one of them for sure if Collins is out. And also Trae Young gets a little boost. It's going to be that Trae Young versus Luka Doncic matchup, and that's going to be interesting. I do like Trae here in that matchup just because of that narrative. And if John Collins and Gallo were to sit, definitely gets a bigger bump. And yeah, that's all I got here. Dallas side, Porzingis is out, Hardaway is out, Sterling Brown out, Imori out, Kleber is questionable. If Kleber were to sit again, you'd see Dwight Powell get a big bump, as you saw last game. Finney Smith definitely had more usage last game without Kleber. Jalen Brunson, he's been in the lineup since THJ's been out. I like Reggie Bullock. I touted him last game, wrote him up in the article. He did pretty well for his price. I think it was like 4.5, 4.3. He had like 26 or something. His price is getting up there. I'm not too sure. Well, obviously, he's in a great spot here. Shooting guards against Atlanta eat. But I'm not sure yet if I were to stick him in at 4.8K with Kleber questionable. If he's out, I love that. I guess. Yeah, I like that. He has upside here. He can have like 30-point upside regarding Bullock. But the main guy here, Luka Doncic, 12K against Atlanta. Love that a lot. DeAndre Hunter should guard this man, so obviously it might hurt him. But then again, Luka Doncic is Luka Doncic, so you know how it is. Boston at Orlando next game on the slate. PJ Dozier, Bobo out. Everyone else is healthy. That kind of doesn't. That's not great for their fantasy output, but it's good for their win potential. So they should definitely smash against Orlando. Honestly, I don't know if I'd touch anyone here. I'm gonna be completely honest. The pace of this game is disgusting. The matchup is disgusting. There's blowout potential, and yeah, I mean, if I were to touch anyone, it'd probably be maybe Richardson punt. Nah, I wouldn't even do that. Schroeder punt. I mean, it's tough. I'm not paying 7.5K for Rob Williams. That's for sure, bro. Maybe Tatum or Brown, and it'd probably be one or the other. I just don't know yet. Tatum's been the guy who's been performing as of late, but still, like I said, disgusting matchup, disgusting pace. On the Orlando side, no one looks appealing over here either. Fultz out, Carter Williams, Jonathan Isaac, Eton Moore, RJ Hampton's questionable. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't like this spot at all for either team. This might be an avoid game because look at these last two games over here. Pelicans at Houston. Hernan Gomez out, Zion Williamson out, Garrett Temple out, Kira Lewis out, Luzada out as well. So last time we saw, what's his name, join the starting lineup. Jackson Hayes again. He joined the starting lineup with no Josh Hart. Well, not joined, but he stayed in the starting lineup and he smashed. Look at this. 42 fantasy points, 9 for 9 from the field against Denver. And Denver had no Aaron Gordon, so it made sense, I guess, to play against Jeff Green. But against this Houston squad where I think Jayshawn Tate is the power forward, I'm not too sure if that makes sense for him to play the power forward spot here. But again, Pelicans have been doing some whack stuff, and if he's at that power forward spot against Houston, I love him. The upside's there for sure. Who else? If Hart's out, Brandon Ingram, 8.7K. That price isn't too great, but his upside is. Valanciunas has been seeing less and less, usage. His minutes have been going down to, it used to be around like the 33, 35 area. Now it's around the 30 to 32. So less opportunities for him to go off. Herbert Jones is now pricey as well. Devontae Graham, definitely worth a GPP play, but with Brandon Ingram in, and if Josh Hart's rolled in as well, I don't like that. We might see Jonas with more minutes. We'll see. With Hernan Gomez out, but Remember, Jackson Hayes could definitely just be relegated to the bench and play the backup center spot here, which I can totally see because Houston doesn't run big. So watch that Josh Hart news. On the Houston side, John Wall's out. Everyone else is fine. Garuba doesn't even play anyways. KPJ, who absolutely sold last game, is back from an illness. Christian Wood, definitely in a decent matchup against Jonas here. 8.5K, that's kind of pricey. KPJ, 5.7K, worth a look. I do believe he should pull some Herbert Jones defense, though. With that being said, I do like Jayshawn Tate, excuse me, and Jalen Green here, more than KPJ, I believe. Josh Christopher went absolutely nuts last game, although it was a blowout. He had like 12 points and 4 steals in the first half. Definitely helped that KPJ was out, so I don't know if he's gonna repeat that performance, but his upside is around 25 here. Şengün played in a blowout, and you can see here he's projected to be one of the highest values on the slate. I don't disagree, but at the same time I don't agree, because the only reason why he went off last game was because they ran him in a blowout for 28 minutes, and he had 29 fantasy points, which is good output, but at the same time, if this game stays close, he's not going to see 28 minutes. He should probably see around 19, maybe max 20. And so, I don't know. Unless he ran a lot of those minutes with Christian Wood, and I guess we could see that. Let's see. Houston got destroyed by San Antonio. Let's see what I could show up on this. All right. Christian Wood came out there. Şengün came in for Jayshawn Tate. Interesting. But then he subbed out. Yeah, so he subbed out and then Christian Wood came back in. But they did run Christian Wood and Şengün, which is definitely ideal. But do you see here when he subbed out, Christian Wood came back in and he played? Oh, you know what? With that information, Şengün definitely might be worth this projection right here. He played the power forward spot, came in for Jayshawn Tate. I'm going to have to do more research on that, but as you guys saw, Şengün definitely might be value tomorrow. Yeah, y'all saw it. Moving on, Milwaukee Clippers last game on the slate. Here we go. We got Brook Lopez out, like we know. George Hill's been out too. Milwaukee's on a back-to-back after completely smashing the Portland Trailblazers last night. Clippers not great as well, so maybe same spot. But Bobby Portis went absolutely bonkers. 11 for 13 from the field, 6 for 8 from 3. Like, this dude could not miss yesterday. Got 2 blocks and a steal as well. Like, come on, man. That's a ceiling game for him with all the people healthy. I'm not too sure what I mentioned last night on the pod, and I hope I mentioned Bobby Portis, but if not, I'm so sorry, guys. Tonight's another great matchup for him, 6.4K. Don't expect him to be almost completely perfect from the field again. I don't think he can put up a ceiling game here again, but 40 is not out of the question. Giannis is going to be fairly popular if the slate becomes a little chalky of value. Besides that, again, I don't know. I did say Drew Holiday yesterday. My bad, guys. I mean, that game blew out anyways, but yeah, I mean, it's tough here. It's like throwing darts at a dartboard. But the best matchup, probably Bobby Portis at center, because we just saw AD eat. I forgot who the center was that ate against the Clippers again right before AD, but he ate too, so. Clippers side, we got damn. Kawhi out, Paul George out, Norman Powell out, Robert Covington out. Zubac is questionable. Those guys don't even make a rotation, so if Zu's out again, Mr. Serge Ibaka should be a guy who plays a ton tomorrow. The game environment fits his game style. Stretch 5 to match up with Bobby Portis. Shoot the 3 because Milwaukee sucks at guarding the 3. So we'll see about that Zubac news. I do like Serge if he's out. Besides that, Luke Kennard worth of luck in GPPs just because of Milwaukee's inability to guard the three. Amir Coffey's price has gone down a lot, but because he has no output now, I'm not touching Reggie Jackson after that game. Of course, he has a crazy game against us too. I think I did mention that in the article yesterday, but yeah, I mean, they're gonna need output from basically these two guys and a couple people on the team to be able to stay close to the Bucks. So if you think this game stays close, you're gonna want Reggie Jackson, Marcus Morris, maybe some Serge, maybe some Luke Kennard. Yeah, and then that's all I see from this game. So thank you. That wraps up the slate for the NBA DFS DraftKings Picks video for February 6th, 2022. If you did indeed like the video, please go ahead and click that like button. I greatly appreciate it. And sub to the DFS Karma YouTube channel if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys all for watching as always. Good luck in your contests tomorrow. Have a great, happy Sunday. And yeah, it's been your boy Tristan, aka Sriracha DFS, and I'm out. Peace.